Hi, everyone. Welcome to another wonderful episode of The Dice That Bind Us, where we play D&D with all of our wonderful friends. Right now, this is our first recording session of the year of 2022. Hopefully, it's doing better at this point. And we're super excited to get started. We just finished up with a whole bunch of mental stuff with the Anthos and everything, and now we're having a shopping and beach episode, which we're very excited for. Why are you laughing at me, Alex? Anyway, make sure to check us out on social media. We've got the TikTok, we have a Discord, we have the Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel, all that jazz. We don't have an Instagram because I keep talking about it, but I haven't done it because I'm a lazy piece of, but eventually I'm going to do it for the memes, and then I'll make a lot of memes. So stay tuned. Anyway, over to you, Alex.
All right. So there's a couple things we got to talk about. A couple notes, if you will. You're an actor. One, this is our second recording of the year 2022.
This is Ian's first recording of the year.
This is my first recording.
What's up? I'm back.
I guess I don't have to do a recap. Ian pretty much covered the important bits there. You guys talked to Dianthos, took some time to yourselves, accomplishing various goals, and you all decided that it was time to take a day to yourselves to get some shopping done and relax a little bit while you guys decided where the next destination you would be heading was. So we were rejoining you in the morning after a lovely night's rest back in your rooms on the boat. Restful for all of you, besides Tumult, of course, who does not sleep but did spend the night starting to learn how devil contracts work from BB. Morning comes, you all kind of gather on the deck of the ship, and as always, my friends, the world is yours.
I think as I am on the deck, I'm making sure all the plants and everything are watered and growing, because, that's one of my responsibilities.
Make a nature check.
18. So not terrible.
Not terrible at all. It's pretty good. 18. Everything seems to be growing really well. You do notice that there, across the deck of the ship, as you're kind of going through and looking at things, there's a little bit of discoloration in some of the plants. You take a little bit of a closer look, and you realize that there is small patches of ash kind of parsed throughout.
I'll dust the plants and, try to work that ash into the soil. It'll help.
Argus with a little feather duster.
Yep.
Smacking the plants around.
Yep.
You gotta simulate a windstorm. It's good for root production.
Oh, if that's what you think. I'll start casting Gust over and over and over again.
I suppose we should probably figure out our next plan of action, yes?
Like, specifically what city we want to go to. There's still a lot of places where it's probably a mixed bag to show our face. In the sense of, simulacra and still have contracts out on our heads, and where Lots is an association if we want to go back to Lots, or if we want to go to Silvery Moon and get magical things, or,
That does make things more complicated. Well, we know that we have allies in Silvery Moon, and that it is likely the most safe of the large cities for us to be in.
But have almost exclusively, just kind of like looking over at Olan, stuff for magic users?
No?
Oh, I swore that was a thing that came up, that it was like mainly magic shops.
No, we have the best magic shops, but we don't just carry things from magic shops.
That's fair. I've had a long few weeks.
There are a lot of people that live in Silvery Moon. Not all of them are Arcanus magnates.
That's fair. Oh yeah, Devin, that might be what I was thinking. Only non-chaotic items.
Ah.
So we couldn't get like a fucking deck of many in Silvery Moon. I did looking through the magic items today. I did find the deck of several. Which so made me smile. It's just a lesser deck of many.
Deck of a few.
Basically. And I was like, that's fun.
This being said, and hopefully at the lack of any immediate conflict that we don't directly throw ourselves into, this might be the best plan of action.
How did the Civil War thing go? When you poofed and then new High Arbiter things?
All right.
Fine.
Okay. You gave us
Is
a
there-
surface level update that like it was all right, and then didn't go from there.
Is there a new High Arbiter?
Yeah, it's excellent.
Ah, it's nice to have friends in high places.
So yeah, Sildraymond seems reasonable. It'll also be nice to see Zexum again if they're not too terribly busy.
Like very much to do so. If we have the option to, that is Tapartos' vote at least.
Yeah, we can go.
Excellent. Any other opinions? All right. Captain, at your leave.
Who's at the helm?
Probably me, honestly. My thought would be, Coda, did you say your goodbyes to Mama Bear and everything? Did we finish wrapping up things here that we needed to before just leaving?
Yeah.
Are we leaving the kids here?
The kids would like to stay. Yeah, they want to keep doing their training.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, not good.
It'll be good.
In the context, oh, good. And then we fly up and go, ah, bad.
I mean, they are surrounded by thousands of ancient druids
Yeah, it'll be mostly fine.
and Mama Bear, who has direct access to your ship should anything go bad.
And
Because
Mr.
you guys
Mutton.
and Mr. Mutton, because you guys do have an entire like small forest patch on your ship.
We do.
So like worst case, everything goes fine.
Can I try something?
Sure. What would you like to try?
I want to grab like a plank or something I can stand on. That's
Sure.
like a loose object, and use doing a telekinesis to try to lift it with me on it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool, awesome. I take the ring off and I give it to Mr. Mutton. Mr. Mutton can attune the items, right?
my
Sure.
God.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
You're giving Mr. Mutton the ability to fly.
And
Great.
like throw things, you know.
The
like-
Yeah.
hoverboard.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. Good stuff.
I mean, he's an awakened creature. He can take levels and classes.
It's true.
He could use Mage Hand depending on the class he takes.
I am well
And-
aware of what Mr. Muttons is capable of.
I know.
And
I just
his
wasn't sure if
dad
others knew.
didn't give him any emotional guidance, so who knows what levels he took? He's a warlock and Oleander's his patron.
Oleander is this like just supernatural force.
He gets his power from belief.
Oh, so he's a paladin.
Okay,
Cool.
so
Yeah, so the kids
who
are
are you
staying
taking
here.
with you? How are you traveling? What's the
So we have the core gang, including our boys, our horses. What is Reginald's opinion on the situation? Is Reginald coming with us, or is he also living in the woods?
Reginald's probably gonna stay in the woods.
Okay.
You guys live dangerous lives.
Yeah.
He is a CR like 3
He
spider.
can go back to the Temp estate. He's a Temp clan member.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh god.
We sold this guy to the devil.
Is
We'll do that.
Reginald the new BBE?
Reginald will have Olan send him to the Temp clan to do their
His onboarding.
yeah to get that process rolling, along with those like several orphans from very 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 early in the campaign.
Yeah, that we like summoned.
Yeah,
Oh, and the one like demon that was summoned is also a member of the Temp clan.
yeah.
So we have our horses, the boys, Big Heck. I would like Hemlock to come with us.
Oh yeah, Hemlock's on board.
Gungrar, and I also have Timmy the Treant.
Timmy's gonna stay on the boat.
Cool. This boat feels surprisingly empty without 7 children and a giant spider.
There's a lot of people, but you
It
also
is.
have BB on the boat, who's
Oh, yeah, we have
staying
BB.
to do the thing, and Olan's like a permanent fixture of the boat team now.
Boat squad. So my thought would be probably raise the ship up at a reasonable location to then fly it through Olan's portal. I mean, I guess you could probably pull the portal over it, but my thought would be boat through portal.
That would be my immediate instinct as well.
You'd sort of open the portal underneath it, so it just kind of.
Ah! Directly in the center of Celeryman.
Yep.
The Parthos feels safest flying in one direction and maintaining that direction and changing the space in which we are flying.
All of
And
those
just
things would
going-
still happen if you went down instead of forwards.
Ah!
It's true.
Okay, Tepartos does not like putting it in gravity's hands, even if there is magic. Tepartos spent much of his life on the ground. The whole flying ship in the air is just... Tepartos doesn't do well on the water boats, much less all of this shit.
Can I walk up and hold Tepartos' hand and say, "Don't worry, it will be okay"?
Okay. As long as you are here to keep Tepartos safe, Ileana.
Now
So
ready
it's
for the
settled?
fall. Yeah.
Straight down.
Okay.
Squeeze Ollie's hand.
Olan is just looking Tepartos dead in the eyes of like,
And Argus kind of squats down, and as soon as the as soon as the ship drops,
the elevator?
he's jumping.
yep.
Argus stays in the woods. The portal closes.
You can't jump that high.
Whee!
You just jump
Oh.
enough that the ship goes down, and Argus stayed put and went, wait.
Argus lands back on the grass for just a brief second. It goes, oh, and then another small portal opens and he falls through right after. But now you guys, as the portal opens, you guys just start free falling. As you guys are kind of like slowly sinking, you see that everybody that is like on the boat kind of slowly starts like lifting just ever so slightly above the deck. As you guys are descending, it's like riding like a Tower of Terror, right? Like where as soon as it drops, you're kind of out of the seat for a minute as everything is adjusting.
See Tepartos' eyes roll back in his head as he passes out.
Like I said, Argus was expecting this, so like when we went,
Yep.
he's not going to jump higher than the mast. So
How many people are there?
A lot.
16?
Less than 16 for sure.
Oh,
What? Yeah, because you left the kids there. So yeah, there's less than 16.
Between Big Heck and Ilya, Featherfall, and everybody except August.
Yeah. Fair enough. You guys, so you guys start. This almost makes it worse because the ship continues to fall, and all of you are slowly like falling above it. And you see that as the ship starts to fall, you guys are kind of glancing down underneath, and you see that there is people scattering in the city streets as you guys are falling directly down over the center of Silvery Moon. And so there's like just many citizens are just scrambling, and like you hear like screams and like everything's going ridiculous because people are looking up and they just all of a sudden out of nowhere see a large boat falling out of the sky.
A boat we got from Silvery Moon, to be fair.
Oh, a boat you got at Silvery Moon. You didn't get it from them.
We got it from a dragon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly down using my winged boots that I activate to push the button to activate the crystal to stop the ship from falling.
Well, so as you're walking out, you see one small figure has kind of walked out into the middle of the street and is looking straight up, and you guys hear just ever so faintly, "Why is the boat fall?" Oh, fair. And turns into a massive kind of like coiled serpent that flies
like
up and out. Yeah, and as it falls, kind of catches it, and it just slowly tilts down, and your boat is now parked in the town square of Silvery Moon.
There was probably a gentler to the city way of doing that, but okay.
Hold on, just got a feather falling next to you, just like, yeah, there was. This is way more fun.
Yo, I remember the last time we came near Silver Moon, like, just portaling anywhere near it.
To be fair, yeah, it was Olan who yelled at us. And he's had a change of heart about things, so... And that wasn't even on a boat. That was on a whale.
As Argus starts to fall, he just wild shapes into a squirrel and lands in the grass.
Fun fact for viewers at home, squirrels can't die because of falling damage because their terminal velocity is too low to hurt them.
Yep.
It's a glitch in the system, friends. Tell your DMs that it's our fault.
Like, that is a fun physics fact. Squirrels' terminal velocities don't get high enough to cause them injury from falling.
The only way that you can kill a squirrel from dropping them is if they starve to death before they hit the ground.
Feels wrong.
Okay, so you guys are having Silvery Moon. Thestios greets you as he takes his normal form once again, this large man covered in tattoos. You guys have a few guides leading you through the city. Let's crack into the shopping list. I'm going to rotate around the table. Everybody's going to give me an item when you're done or you don't want to buy anything else. Say pass. We will figure it out from there. Hero, you have a list pretty much ready to go. What's the first thing you were talking about here?
Alchemy jug.
The alchemy. Is that just the one where you say a word and it fills it with a
Yep.
gallon of whatever?
Mayonnaise.
100 gold.
Done.
There you go. Dash, you got anything you want to buy?
Iron bands of binding.
250 gold.
Done.
Great. Next. Spartos.
So all I really want to buy are spell components.
Okay, what do you want to buy?
A lot. How much money are we working with right now?
How much do you have on your head?
Each of us should have been given 1,500 gold. I don't know if any of us had made more than that, but we
Oh.
divvied like that huge chunk of change we won from somewhere. 1,500 and 3K for the kids.
Okay. Cool.
So we don't have like an Argus stash anymore. We each should probably have about 1,500 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are not millionaires any longer, so you got to be
yeah.
a little more stingy with what you buy.
Yeah, makes sense. If that's the case, I would like. Can we come back to me?
Sure.
Thank
you have
you.
new information.
Yes.
Ileana, Devin, anything you want to buy?
Not from here. I just want bags of beans, and they don't sell them here.
Yep. Okay. Fair enough.
That would be a chaotic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about those too.
Eliana, we'll say that Olan will just run you to another very Neverwinter.
A shop that, or
Yeah.
a city that has lots.
Yeah. Lots is specifically not allowed in Silvery Moon for very obvious reasons.
He's too much for them.
Yeah. It's mutual though. Like it's not like a bad thing.
He's like,
it's-
that place
it's
is
just-
fucking stuffy. I don't want to be there anyway.
I don't think Argus has met Lot yet.
Mm-mm. We've not shopped since we got Argus because we
Yeah.
flew and then did the contest, and that was basically it.
It's all good. It's all good.
This is wild.
A bag of beans?
Yeah.
You had a bag of beans.
Yeah.
That's not real.
Yeah. That campaign did not last long.
No.
Call it 500 gold because there's a lot of shit that can come from this.
Okay. I want 3 bags.
Great. Sounds good. I figured that's where it was going to go.
How? I think that's a variable charge. How many charge should I roll that now?
Yeah, roll it 3 times. Each bag will have a different amount in there.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and look it up, and I'll roll it in.
It's 3d4.
3d4. Thank you.
Yeah. Coda?
Do you have anything you want, buddy?
Oh no, I'm good.
Fair enough.
I mean, you
my rods.
got like 3 rods, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got my rods, got my tower. I'm chilling.
Perfect. Zach?
We'll start with I'm going to assume about 500 in spell components. It's 425 in very specific things, but they're not perishable. It's just I have to have something that's worth a certain amount.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then paper. I'll start with that.
Do you want anything that is not copying spells, spell components, anything that I need to look up to tell you how much it costs?
There's only 2 things on my shopping list that are like for sure need, and then other stuff I was just going to look around. The only things I needed for sure were scrolls of sending, and then my various spell components and empty parchment paper.
Okay, so scrolls of sending are the only like thing.
We don't have a whole lot of gold.
No, that's true. So you'd say 500 for the paper and all that kind of stuff is fine. Mark that down. And then we'll say each scroll of sending, since it is a 3rd level spell, is going to be about 300 gold each. So it's however many you want out of there.
I will come back to those.
Okay.
And I'm going to go look for this other item just to see how expensive it would be.
Okay. What item?
Ring of Spell Storing.
Not expensive, probably like 250.
One of those.
Actually, before you buy that, give me 1 second.
you might have one you can't attune to.
I have one that's just not doing a whole lot for me because I've got.
I
too
have
many
an extra
slots if you
attunement
want
slot.
it. Great, you can have mine.
Mr.
Great, there you
6
go.
attunement slots.
So then, do you want to have any? Did you want to get those scrolls? Because we can just knock your shit out right now if you want.
Yeah, you said 300 apiece?
Yeah. How many were you looking to get? How many random people did you want to reach out to?
I want to
6?
spend the rest of my gold on it. I had 2,500 because I had another 1,000.
Fair enough. Fair enough. There you go. All right, so you get 6 of those. Perfect.
So many sending
If you want
scrolls.
7, the shopkeep said they'll cut 100 gold off the last one for the mass purchase.
Bet.
Great.
It's
Perfect.
more so like, since they're not sending stones, I can't just use them for free. I actually have to use them as the proper spell sending. So I have to be very careful in what I'm sending.
Ian, popping back to you real quick. Anything come
Yes.
to mind?
It's all spell components. I can either give you exactly what I want or just how much everything is good, like 1,500 gold worth of spell components.
What are you buying?
I'm hoping to get a 10 holy symbols worth 5 gold. Of just like general Sylvanas paraphernalia, which I'm assuming I can find here because it's a major religion. I also want to get 1,000 gold worth of powdered diamond and opal. I want to get 4 containers worth of 25 gold worth of like special herbal eye ointment. 100 gold set of like, if possible, I'd like to do like carved runes or something. Not like bones or feathers or anything like that, but like scrying materials worth 100 gold. I'd like to get 2 separate chunks of incense worth 25 gold apiece, and 2 separate vials of like special holy water worth 100 gold apiece.
Sounds about right.
Any of that not doable?
No, that's fine.
Sweet.
There you go. Back to you, Hero/Argus. What do you want to do?
I'm also looking for a pole of collapsing.
Oh, yeah, like 50 gold. Not a lot.
Okay.
Let's just, since most people are done with their stuff already, let's just run through the rest of your list real quick, and then we'll get the rest of Dash's list in a minute.
The only 2 magical things that are not, mundane parts and pieces that I was looking for. Potion of fire breath and beads of force.
Is there a random grab bag?
There's no randomness here, honey.
Okay.
If you want to go with Ileana to Neverwinter, you can go to the second branch of Gary's grab bags if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll cover you at the end then of the little shopping section. Hero to be 500 for the beads of force.
Why do I have 3,000 gold?
Okay.
in my inventory?
No problem.
You might have had more.
And
I
then
definitely do.
the last one was a potion of fire breathing.
Oh, because you didn't pay. Lysander has 1,500. It was 3,000 each. I remember now because the kids have 3,000. It was 3,000 each. I paid for the box for us to keep our shit in and our insurance policy.
Okay, cool.
So that's why Lysander is 1,500. Everyone else should have about 3K.
Then I have other things I want to buy.
Hey, what do you want to buy?
1,000 gold piece diamond.
Another
1,000
one?
gold- I have 1,000 gold piece powdered diamond. I don't have a full
Oh,
diamond.
that's fair. That's fair because everything
I
else
want
is like
1,000
250.
gold full diamond, 1,000 gold worth of powdered ruby, and a 1,000 gold piece worth mirror or bowl or orb or shiny object.
Don't forget you lost your staff.
I did?
You don't have your staff of healing.
You lost your
The
staff of healing.
Oh,
the
that's right, I
Goliath
did.
took it.
You did.
Damn you, Coda.
Damn it. Get back to me on that. You're trying to nerf me so hard.
No, you'll just be targeted repeatedly.
I like my staff. Okay, never mind. Give me a sec.
Like 100 gold for the potion, Hero.
I'll just take 2.
How much is this?
Okay.
I mean, I could get up to some good mischief with that, so.
Dash, anything else you're looking at?
So I have 4 items I kind of want to look at the price for and go from there. Eyes of Minute Seeing. They're glasses that give you advantage on investigation checks if it is within 1 foot of you.
100 gold.
Okay. A breathing bubble?
A breathing bubble.
Because I don't know if we have water breathing anymore. Oh, do we? Okay.
Druids
Yeah.
select their spells every day, so you guys.
I didn't know what level of spell it was compared to where Argus was at.
Oh, it's like a second or third, not even a third. I think it's first or second spell.
That's fair.
50 gold.
Okay.
It's not. It's
No, like all majority of mine were uncommon. These are more rare. Well, no, this one isn't. Horn of Silent Alarm,
200 gold.
and this one's a little funky. The Mirror of the Past, because it could be 350,
250.
250. Okay. I'll get everything. I want the breathing bubble just in case. If even push comes to shove, put it on Argus if we instantly start to drown, and then he can fix it.
It's the smart breathing spell that Floor and Cedric used in
Yeah.
Goblet of Fire instead of the shark head or fucking gillyweed.
God damn it, Neville.
It worked. Oh,
Did.
barely.
Technically.
All right, so that clears you out.
Yep.
Ian.
How likely would I be to find another staff of healing here? And
Fresh
what would
out,
it be
sorry.
priced at?
Can't have one. Nope, they're gone. No, I'm just kidding. They are expensive.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be about 1,000 gold to get a new one.
Okay.
I should probably make it more expensive because it is super powerful, but
It's very
it's
powerful.
fine.
If
I-
you want to make it more expensive, you can.
10 billion gold.
I don't have access to the breathing bubble
Oh no.
because it's wild mount.
Oh no. But if I could get a staff of healing, that would be very nice.
How much money do you have left?
3,000. Oh wait, no.
So you just
1,500.
bought a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
1,500. Give me
1,500.
the rest of your money and you can have it back.
Great.
There you go.
Easy peasy.
And you can no longer carry diamonds on your person. There we go. Good deal. Glad we made
Excuse
the
me?
trade. Moving on to Gary's grab bags. Coda.
Out of curiosity, how much would you charge me for a lantern of revealing? Its
I
base price.
also looked at that.
Yeah, its base price is 30,000 gold from what I saw.
Excuse you?
Yeah,
Where
Is
are
it
you reading? It's an uncommon item.
Yeah, it
I
should not be that
know.
expensive.
I don't know why it said that. I was like,
That's
holy
horse
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
Well,
it's really
Sort of
strong.
lantern
Though.
burns for 6 hours on 1 point of oil, shooting bright light at a 30-foot radius. And invisible creatures. Oh.
There it is.
I don't see that being 30,000 gold.
Oh, so,
No. I would say like 500 gold would be fine because it is very specific that it has to be lit. It has very specific durations. You have to have the oil on you. Like there's a lot of things that make that like you can't just always have that on, right? Like it's very specific
Right.
that you would have to like make sure it was lit and active. So
Oh,
it's essentially like a second or third level spell on a point of oil. So like that's fine. Like 500 gold, I would give it to you for. 30,000 is fucking ridiculous, and whoever put that down as the base price is clearly underestimated the economy of this game.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
So if you'd like to grab one of those, you can find one for 500.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Now let's see.
I mean, who knows? That particular item could have fucked over their whole homebrew campaign, and so they said you
So
can't
they
have
were
this
just
Guys,
mad.
like, yo,
you're
fuck this thing.
obscenely rich.
Thanks.
Alrighty, Coda. So you go in,
Yeah.
and that Gary, you see that it is still Gary's magic shop. It's a new location, new branch. Gary himself does not work here, but you do meet Greta, who is running the counter. And she tells you that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different tiers of grab bags you can choose from. It is essentially the price goes up, kind of not directly exponentially, but the prices stack up from there. So there is 50 gold, 100 gold, 200 gold, 300 gold, 500 gold, 600 gold, 800 gold, 1,000 gold, and 1,500 gold.
I'll do a 1,500 pool.
Do a 1,500?
Yeah.
1,500. Roll D100.
Okay.
Tell me what you get.
9.
9. You get a hammer of thunderbolts.
Ooh.
I have 2 of them now.
I shit you not. If I could show you my screen, I would.
I can give you permissions to.
If you want.
What do they sell for?
I don't have any idea. A lot more than 1,500 gold for sure.
Coda is just gonna make his money back.
It just
Will.
I don't use hammers.
Also, doesn't that have like a very specific requirement? It's like you need the 27 strength or some shit.
Well, you gotta have the belt of giant strength and the gauntlets of ogre power.
It's a literal god's item. It is as legendary as Orc Splitter.
And you have 2?
Yeah, and the problem is like the items it requires, one of them just gives you 20 strength, and like I have 20 strength, so it's just.
I mean, it's that
item.
or
Yeah,
higher.
but you would also like, if you were to get like a belt of storm giant strength, you could have a strength of 29,
Oh,
Which is insane.
which is way better.
Well, like,
That's
I
fair.
ended up with that belt of cloud giant strength, so my strength base is 27.
fair. Could I
So
sell one of them?
You could definitely, I would let you swap one of the hammers for a belt of storm giant strength if you want.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Now he just needs gauntlets of ogre power.
Coda's lucky.
Jesus, Coda.
I don't
Too
know.
bad I didn't go with you.
You also could have.
You could go if you want.
I have that now.
Okay.
Gary's grab bags do seem pretty up Argus's alley.
I don't have enough to do it again.
You could do one of the lower tier ones.
I could do 1,000.
You want to do 1,000?
Yeah,
I didn't put anything between 1,000 and 500, did I?
800, I believe.
That would be lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Roll a D100.
Ogre power, I got 70.
70. You get a ring of spell storing.
Oh,
Hey, Zach.
okay. Well, what do those sell for?
you want to get some gauntlets of ogre power?
They sell for gauntlets of ogre power?
I'll let you sell it for gauntlets of ogre power.
I feel like
Okay.
those are not equivalent.
I don't know.
I don't feel like Coda got enough money back off of his hammer.
Oh yeah, this is
Because the hammer's a lot more uncommon to find than that storm giant belt.
There's also only ever supposed to be one in existence, so one of them is clearly a fake.
And it's the one he kept.
Hold on, roll an insight check for me real quick.
Oh, God.
Okay. Oh man, I'm proficient.
Buddy.
I got a 9.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Go ahead and if you want to swap the swing of spell story for gauntlets of ogre power, you can.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh man, I got attuned to all 3 of these.
Coda, what are you currently attuned to that you're gonna? The rod, right?
Oh man, I love my rod.
I mean, you're trading the rod for a hammer of thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Coda, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
It's an important question,
All right.
and I already know the answer because there's only one answer there could be. Who is your favorite DM of all time?
There's at least 3 answers to that question, Alex.
That's true. There are more now. When you first started, there was only one answer.
There
so-
was only one. Yeah. You?
Yeah, it's me. All right, you can still use your rod as if you were attuned to it without having.
Yeah.
To do it. Yeah, there you go.
I mainly just wanted to be attuned to it so I could use it as a battering ram and a ladder and.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Because I also said it was arbitrary bullshit the first time we talked about the Hammer of Thunderbolts. You have to be attuned to 2 items that do the same thing, but
Yeah.
one is just strictly better than the other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because isn't it Gauntlets of Ogre Power and the
19.
belt both do the same thing?
Yep. Ogre.
Are you
Gauntlets
sure
of
it says
Ogre Power.
and not or?
No,
Yeah.
it definitely
Yeah.
says and.
That's dumb.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's why, but
Uh.
it won't let him attune to the hammer unless he's already attuned to the other 2 things.
Mhm.
So for this case, you know what the rod does. You can just use the rod like you normally would.
Yeah.
That way you can use your attunement slots for the thing.
I just won't use the flame tongue sword part. I'll just use it for the gimmicky shit.
You can use it for the flame tongue sword. I don't care.
Oh.
He may not need to because he's now got a lightning bolt hammer.
Yeah. I now have 30 strength.
Yeah.
So
And as a dev, I mean, honestly, you'd reach 30 strength by the end of the campaign anyway.
Yeah.
It's normal for
Yeah.
barbarians.
yeah, I'm a barbarian.
Argus, you are at the grab bags. You want to do some grab bagging?
I will also
Yeah.
say, like, selling counterpoint. We have a lot of shit none of us are using in our party loot. Do we want to sell them and have party funds?
You guys also have a shit ton of people on the boat that need gear too, as a consideration.
Well, it's like,
Because you guys have the boys and Hemlock that all have like virtually nothing, like
we
attuned, virtually
tossed
nothing.
armor and stuff at the boys.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it was like I can pull up their character sheets in a bit, but I think they Gum Gum is like fine armor and weapon wise, but they can also use, and like if you guys want to have extra stuff available to you to like have attuned or whatever, like they can be those people that like they have extra slots and stuff too. If you guys want to sell them, you can absolutely sell them. I was just making sure that
Yeah, because we have
everything
like
was on the board.
wands of fireball, wings of flying, a drift globe. We have 3 different pieces, or 2 pieces of +2 leathers, 1 piece of +3 chain. I have my half plate and battle axe I don't use. Like, we just have basic ass shit.
I think I have the +3 chain. You
Okay,
have the,
yeah, it was 50-50
you have
whether
the-
or not
also-
you're taking it.
I also
Yeah.
think that the boys have those 2 pairs of +2 leather.
But those
Yeah.
came from the contest. Because we gave the boys other +2 leather and leather that we had. We now have more +2 leather.
My heart just stopped when I saw Coda's +16 to hit.
Yeah, I was checking that out. That's
I
kind
want to
of
make
cool.
it a point that as soon as I got my scrolls and my other spell components,
Hey,
I ran
Sam.
off to the boat to go do my thing.
We're
Okay,
twinsies,
that's-
Coda.
That's
Because
fine.
notably, nobody's at the boat, and that is very important for the first message.
Okay.
I was gonna.
I
ask-
will say there are still several people at the boat.
Well, I mean, there's
Yeah,
areas
not
in the boat
party.
with nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody that'll
Okay.
care what I'm doing.
But Coda, what was your question?
Well, I guess I could just give it to someone on the boat. I have a flame tongue sword that I don't need because I have a rod.
I don't think Phil has a weapon,
Yeah,
like a magic weapon.
I'll probably just hook somebody up with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's fine. Never mind.
What I'll do is after we're done tonight, like sometime this week, I'll get you guys lists of what the boys are using on their characters, and
Then
way
we
you
can
guys-
divvy that from there.
Yeah.
Grab bag for our
Grab bag. What tier are you grab bagging at?
So what tiers?
Oh fuck, I don't remember.
I'm sorry.
50, 100, 200, 300.
500, 800, 1,000, 1,500.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
So I really don't care about my money. So let's do a 300 and 1,000.
Okay, 300 first. Roll a d100. Tell me what you get.
45.
Potion of Frost Giant Strength.
Okay. And 31 for the 1,000.
A Rod of Security. I don't even know what that does.
Sweet.
Oh, buddy.
The rod instantly transports you and up to 199 other
Oh, I
living
literally looked at
creatures
that.
you can see to a paradise that exists in extraplanar space. Wow!
Oh, I've used that before in another campaign, and it absolutely saved our lives. Every one of us.
And for each hour spent in the paradise, a visitor regains hit points as if they had spent a hit dice. Also, creatures don't age while in the paradise. Although time passes normally, visitors can remain in the paradise for up to 200 days, divided by the number of creatures present.
That's just Argus's sleepaway camp.
Yeah, the downside is you can only do it once every 10 days.
That's where Nenji went.
But still.
So,
Okay.
with
Shopping. Yep.
I, instead of 100 gold for mundane mechanical bits and pieces and stuff, I actually did 250.
Roll me a percentile.
Okay. 84. 8-4.
Shopping and stuff done. Any more grab bagging? Any of that? Cool. We're gonna cut to Tummel at the boat. What are we doing, buddy?
Quickly reading two scrolls so I can cast them one after another. And pull up my little Google Doc here because I made sure that they each had 25 words apiece.
Oh, look at you doing homework.
Well, they're both going to the same person. I just had to make sure that there was 2 messages to get the whole point across. So they're both going to coaxial.
Okay, so you're sending 2 messages to Coaxal, like one like rapid fire, so that it's basically 50 words out the gate. Okay.
So the first one is, hello, we need to talk. Dragon's in danger. Have a proposal. Multiple incarnations missing / KIA. Must be kept a secret from rest of the party. More incoming. That was 25. The second one was, if interested, send location. I will have a sending stone sent to you through a portal. To continue, working to ensure safety of all dragons.
Cheeky fucker.
So the rest of the party can't know, but my boyfriend will?
Because I know he'll keep a secret.
I mean,
There is a response. Who do I speak to?
Was that the third one? Tumult felt like it was not necessary and definitely didn't want to waste your time.
You might want to say that blue guy, or that you were the Genasi at the temple, or
Temple of
anything.
Anam.
tumult.
Temple of Anam.
That blue guy, the one from the Temple of Anam. Yes. My location is deliver it to. What did I name that bar?
Woxel's just at a bar?
Yeah, he transformed into a drow and has been like wandering around doing whatever the fuck he wants.
Look at him just living a life. He went on
That's
a
why-
fucking bar crawl.
That's why I knew he was gonna be at somewhere, not just in the wilderness fucking off doing fuck all. Because he made it very pointed that he turned into a drow and then went to civilization.
Deliver it to the chalice of the chastised. We will speak further. I can type that out in the chat if you need me to.
Boy, I sure hope Tumult's not up to some fucky shit right now.
Who cares?
Answer
I've
that
got my own
question.
island.
I was
It's
like,
my island.
you worried about me? Not the one that just made dynamite overnight?
I'm just wondering aloud. Oh, I know they're up to some fucky shit right now.
Yes, you should know that I am too. When have I not been?
Bartos' spidey senses are tingling.
It might,
Yeah,
might
Lysander,
the Bartos fuzzle.
Lysander has stopped caring. Partos got all the mom energy.
Bartos just stopped walking wherever he was and was like, why do I feel threatened?
Something is wrong.
Something in the children force is going awry.
Oh, another thing to consider. You also have a Gungrard that you can equip and get kitted out.
That was 3 of those scrolls, yeah.
I have a Gungrar I can equip and get
The
it out?
party
party
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Tumult, any more messages you are sending right now?
Well, I mean, I'll pull out the sending stone and tell Alana I need him for a moment.
He just, looks at Lysander. Olaf kind of looks at you as you guys are kind of wandering around Silvery Moon. I need to step away for a minute?
Are you good?
Who can tell? And just kind of like turns and steps and walks through a portal. Olan appears in front of you. He goes, I'm kind of enjoying a day.
Uh-huh. And this needs to be done, and I know you're the only one I can trust / move this. No telling. I mean, you'll probably tell the captain, but they've kind of moved into the I don't care sort of attitude, so it'll probably be fine.
Okay.
No
Care to give
questions.
me a-
No questions asked. I need this delivered to a drow that's going to look very pissed off at the chalice of the chastised. Or you can just send me there and I'll drop it off, and then hopefully I come back in one piece.
That's not confidence instilling.
Talking to an incarnation of Winter, one of the 10 dragons that we've met a while ago. But
Yeah, I remember that was the one you were talking to when I came and joined you guys at the temple.
yes, right after that, yeah.
Well, yeah. All right. I'm not sure where that is. I know that I've heard of it. I'll get it done.
Oh.
Thank you. Good. He kind of like looks at you. Just like a long pause, a deep sigh, and then he walks through the portal and just disappears again.
I don't have anything to give him other than the stone.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, yeah, he just. It's like 5 minutes later, Lysander and Olan comes walking back out of a portal next to you and goes, I know something you don't know.
I love how Olan has big brat energy now.
That is not abnormal.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't trying to be.
No, I'm
offensive
just
or-
saying
No,
that's
he
like
has a point.
usual.
You often know many things we don't know.
I did not realize Sapartos was standing here.
Hi.
Never mind, I don't know anything.
I'm gonna go over here. I'm just.
I feel like
walking.
Tapartos has probably been glued at my hip after the
Yeah.
Dianthus interaction. Ian was not here, but Tapartos would have
What
seen
I
a very distressed looking Lysander for the last 2 days.
From what I've heard, I'm really worried about you.
Olan would look at you, Sparks, and go, hey, quick favor.
Yes.
I would like some time with my boyfriend, please.
Wow, this is a really nice wall that we have over here. Look how nice the wall is. Yes, hello wall.
Hey, Tapartos, you know the best part about that wall?
What?
It's actually a
Over
door.
there?
And a portal opens and he shoves you through it. Portal shuts again.
You just. I was complying! Where am I?
You sent him to.
Tapartos, you are
Just
about...
like 3 blocks down.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, you're about 3 blocks down and you look ahead and you see Olan and Lysander standing there. As you just like randomly pop out of a wall.
This is so good. Why didn't
I'm
we
going
just
to go
keep
find
Olan around
Gumdrop.
a lot before?
Why could Tapartos not know?
Well, because Tumult told me not to tell anybody. But then
Oh.
he also said that he knew I would tell you.
Okay. What
Uh,
did Tumult do?
he sent me to drop off a sending stone to the giant bone dragon.
That seems on par with Tumult trying to speak to all of the 10.
That's what I thought too, and I didn't know why he was being all secretive about it.
I mean, I have slightly higher concerns now with our attempted alliance with the dragons, but like, Tumult's a grown boy. He can do what he wants with them.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good thing to know, but also, yeah, it's weird he was being secretive about it.
Yeah, it makes you kind of think there's more going on.
Yeah, definitely, and he's not going to say anything. He might say something to me if I like press, but also, we'll see.
At this point, with the way that man's mind works, you kind of just gotta trust it with the process and see how it turns out.
Yeah, he's going on some sort of weird power arc, so we'll see how it turns out.
Hey, sometimes power arcs are the best episodes, you know?
Especially coming off of a tournament arc.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when somebody didn't do so well in the tournament, and so then they have that like big training montage, and then for the next tournament they do way better.
Yeah, they come back and basically kick all the
Yeah.
asses. I've seen that in many
Yeah.
traveling bardics.
Yeah. Spartos, are you walking to catch back up with them?
Huh? No, I'm going off to find Gungrar. Fuck these guys.
As you're
I know what I'm
walking,
intruding.
as you're walking, a portal opens up in front of you. You just get whoop,
Where to?
right back to the group, like right back to the two of them. Like, hey, I just needed to say something in private real quick.
The Partos like visibly blushes.
Oh no, it wasn't. I mean, it was.
I'm
So
going
don't
to
ask
find
any-
Gungrar! And he just like about faces and walks the other direction.
Do you want to get back to the ship?
Yes.
Where even is
And he's
Gungrar?
like, sends you back to the boat. He's at the boat.
He didn't want to explore Silvery Moon?
No, he's kind of
You
overwhelmed.
don't give a shit about
The
magic.
world's a lot different than it
That's
was
fair.
when he was alive.
It's like taking a man who was frozen in ice for several centuries to fucking New York City and being like, have fun. It's like,
What kind of ridiculous story would do that?
did I reference the media?
You referenced literally Captain America.
Not
Dude,
200
like,
years.
Literally.
Did I get the like, correct date too?
Frozen out of time. No, it wasn't quite that long. It was
Okay.
World War
70.
II to.
Yeah,
it was-
70
it was,
years.
Like less than
Yeah.
100 years.
We get Gungrar's shield right.
Oh, that was one of the things I wanted to pick up was a shield. I have an idea for something. Actually, before I do that, I have a question to ask Alex.
Okay.
You know, I have the steel defender.
Yeah.
If I change the shape of the steel defender to something that has opposable thumbs, can it use a shield?
Like to get the AC bonus?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just make him a polydactyl lion.
No. I know it's gonna mess with all the art that's been made for him, but
It's
no.
fine. I drew him as a token.
Actually, Dandy would just deactivate in a corner and he would still be around. It would just be another steel defender that I would use on occasion. Looks like a little monkey. Well, not a little one. A chimp with a tail and a shield that looks like a turtle shell. Its name would be Geo9.
Could you make like a pseudo animated shield?
Just a shield with
yet.
legs.
Yeah.
Not
So it's a robot monkey?
Yeah. Think Master Roshi.
Yeah, that's fair. I was also, you just gave my mind flashbacks to Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah.
No,
I was thinking
specifically-
of the agent monkey from Dexter's lab. I don't remember
Yeah.
his official name, but
Monkey.
monkey. But yeah, I did like his hero name.
But I think it was Monkey. I think. I can't remember. Dexter's Lab's been a long time for me. Think a Super Saiyan, only chimp size with a turtle shell.
Okay, everyone is doing the shopping. Everyone is doing things. Is there anything anybody else wants to do before y'all reconvene at the beach?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Things are weird. Dianthus's conversation didn't go very well.
In what regards?
He will not leave. He wholly believes in the cause. And he was extremely convincing.
What was he convincing about?
Of the Xerxes ideals of bringing peace, and that this hope we are resting our laurels on is intangible, undefined, and we have made no progress towards it.
Do you think that's true?
At this point, kind of. We had the head of the giant tribe beheaded, of the storm giants, and he is now our friend. Probably like pointing to Big Hack just walking through Silvery Moon somewhere.
I mean, of all the towns to do it, like this is the town.
Yeah,
Like,
they would
nobody
be
bats
chill.
an eye at a giant.
There might be a person every now and again being like, "Is that Big Hack's son?" No, it's fine. He got a haircut and is wearing a cowboy hat now. It's fine.
No, along she goes. So what do you want to do about it?
That's where I'm at, but I don't know. I honestly plan to just keep going through the motions for a little while to see where things go from here, but if they win, maybe things won't be bad for humanoids. I mean, everything else will die, but we've killed a lot of things on the way here as well. We're ends justifying the means of things as much as they are, and we're doing it for potentially nothing.
I think the point you're reaching is an important one to reach. But I also don't think you can just sit idly by and wait for this decision to make itself.
Yeah.
If you think that your brother is right,
I will
pursue
be
that.
killed by all of my friends.
I wouldn't let that happen.
Your loyalty lies to me and not this cause we've been building up.
I've lived a long time.
You've seen the cycle of change and chaos to order and back again, and seen, I'm sure, a lot of pain.
I don't think your brother is right. But I'm not you and I don't make your decisions. if you are fighting for something that you don't believe in, you're not fighting for anything.
I don't know if I ever was fighting for anything. At least it didn't inherently feel like it. It was an intangible hope that ebbs and flows, and things just have kept getting worse and worse and worse. And we are spinning our wheels. We took down Groodhog, and Xerxes has exponentially grown in power. We took out Hecaton, and they're building a super weapon that is planning to destroy all things that they view as a threat, putting Xerxes' path heavily in line. We need to, if we are doing this, we need to speed up, or it's all going to be lost anyway. But we don't even know where we're speeding to. If we kill Dandelion, Xerxes still exists. If we stop the giants, they're going to find another way. We don't know where to find the head of the snake. It feels like we're up against an impossible challenge. I'm a demigod for Sylvanas' sake, and that means nothing. At least it feels like it means nothing. I can light myself on fire now. Cool. But what is it for? To fight an enemy we know nothing about in a place we know nothing of that are exponentially speeding down their path faster than we ever could?
So you're sitting at a point where you have two options. There's a tangible threat, and there's an intangible threat.
That are intimately linked.
The giants are a problem. What they're doing is a problem. Xerxes is a problem. At least the members you've met and what you believe they're doing. Mind flayers are a threat. Wolves are a threat. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. And I get why you're confused. Seems like it'd be pretty great to make sure that, kids can go play in the woods outside their village and not have to worry. There wouldn't be threats of total annihilation consistently rebuilding themselves. What are you willing to sacrifice to see that future?
Honestly, nigh whatever it takes to keep my loved ones safe. Dianthus is doing the same thing, just on a different path. And arguably, the path to safety. But a lot is lost in that safety. He offered to take the Leonin, Gergek, and I to, arguably probably all of us, to the plane of order to see what Xerxes is trying to do. And trying to bring here. But honestly, it sounds boring.
Yeah, I can see that. A world without conflict does not breed fighting. And unfortunately, that's all you've ever been taught and shown how to do.
It's everything that I have known. Raised as a guard from youth, and then immediately come out here and then saving the world, fighting the good fights, killing hundreds in the process. And it kind of comes down to then what? Sure, we win, stop Xerxes, bring balance back, but it's all going to happen again and again and again. But if that balance is thrown out of whack, who knows what will change?
Sounds like you have a choice to make.
I apologize, he shook me.
Did he shake you?
shook me.
Yeah. Did he? Or did he just say what you've been thinking?
Both, potentially. Shook it to the forefront. Because, honestly, when this all started, I was on Dandelion's side.
And what stopped you from following it?
To put it short, to Bartos. To put it long, to Bartos actually laid out an ideal that made sense. And it is making less sense. The hope for that balance, for that stability, was becoming more than a fuzzy blur. And now it has been back to that fuzzy blur.
Do you think you guys are going to succeed?
I don't know, but I hope we do. But thinking and hoping are two very different things. We're going to try our absolute best to, but it feels like everyone else is 10 steps ahead. Every challenge we face is nigh destroying us. In quick succession, we had Grim. We had the assassin, sent by Xerxes. Purchased by Layers. We had the Goliath, 10 steps ahead each, who would have and could have killed us with a snap of their fingers. And the challenges we're going to face are just bigger. And we're getting bigger too, but it feels like it's all slipping out of our fingers. Every choice we make is wrong.
Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here.
I don't need you to answer the questions for me, just voicing where I'm at.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're not questioning all that much.
I'm holding out hope for it to become concrete again. Or at least more so than it currently is. Potentially tackling the storm giants might do that. Making a concrete difference of stopping another mass weapon. But it feels like there will always be another mass weapon. I want to do good, but it's hard to see what good is anymore, you know?
Yep.
I hope this doesn't make you think less of me.
No. From the sounds of it, whatever your brother said to you sounded a lot like what you want.
In theory, yeah. I don't know what it means in practice. I don't want to see the world burned, or at least large swaths of it, to bring that on, but we're doing the same thing poorly. We took out an entire giant clan. Because they were doing bad, sure, but maybe we can try reasoning with the next one and see if that piece is possible.
And if it's not,
I don't know. Still, all very fresh. I let you in early in my thought process.
the question on my mind, if you strive for a goal, the ordning itself, your goal is to put Moog at the top. Because Moog is a good person.
And we'll, to our hope and knowledge, do good by the ordning.
So far, you've encountered the hill giants that required essentially total annihilation to get out of the way. The storm giants, who are actively looking to destroy countless lives. They don't particularly seem like the type to be reasoned with, so likely it'll be a similar situation.
And the frost giants who are guarded by Grimm, who we can't even get close to because they are set on their path, and if we interfere, he threatens to destroy us. And arguably will.
Which means that the only path forward there is to destroy him somehow instead.
To even get a foot in with the frost giants who might be furious we killed their protector. Or captor, hard to tell.
At what point do two separate paths towards a similar goal intersect?
I'm not sure I know what you're getting at here.
Your goal, no matter the cost, is to put Moog at the top of the ordning, to solidify the giants in place.
And at this
In
point, we are nigh killing every
hopes of
giant to do so. We are doing our own genocide.
I wouldn't go that far.
It depends how out of hand things get. Currently, I agree with you. We're not.
Two paths towards the same goal can very quickly become the same path. The difference comes from dedication and purpose.
We are foils to Xerxes, almost. We're both trying to pursue peace by varying levels of extreme means, I suppose.
So are you dedicated to doing what you guys are trying to do?
I feel like my thinking pause might have spoken for that itself.
Are you assured of what your purpose is?
I'm assured of my purpose. I don't just know my means.
That's what you need to get figured out then.
Yes.
Eventually, you will have to choose between your friends or your brother.
Because right now his options are return to Xerxes, rot in a box for the rest of his days, or die. Because he has strong conviction that he is much more sure of himself than I.
With seemingly similar goals.
And that's why it has put me here.
The last thing I'll say on it is that there is no true right or wrong.
If only there was. Make things a lot easier.
If you think that Xerxes is the best path forward, I'll get you there.
You do not have to.
I know. I'll play the fool. Well, I have no idea where he went.
Okay. I will let you know. I want to at least see if I can have that confidence again.
As long as you pursue what you believe in, nothing will stop you. But it has to be the thing you believe.
You're so much smarter than I am.
Just old. You keep me posted.
I will.
Now let's go get everybody. Let's have a day at the beach, yeah?
Okay.
Olan kind of systematically arrives at each of you. To Parthos speaking to Gungrar and
Swapping
swapping
a pastry.
Yeah.
So this is called a milfoil.
A what?
Milfoil. It has little layers of like puffy pastry with little layers of cream and raspberries along the top.
Right.
You like it? Try it.
Takes a bite. I think I'm allergic to raspberries.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Collapses.
Greater restoration.
Yeah. I told you I'd work in more uses for it.
Okay. God damn it. And there goes some dust.
Well, you should have done that. I was just joking.
Gungar, I've had a long couple of days.
Right. So
Please
let's
don't
go
do
to the
that.
beach.
Okay. Can I have the rest of the milfoil?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll just munch on it on my way to the beach.
Olan grabs all of you, and Big Heck and the boys, and everybody joins each other at the beach. A wonderful day is had. Everybody enjoys whatever festivities that they would like to be enjoying.
Garagak's got his little flippers.
That's right.
Can I send a couple of notes to people with Galdo Speedy Courier? Cool. I'm gonna send 2 notes. They're the same note, but one to Kevin and one to Rick. Do they open the box with the note in it? They know what's in the box.
What is in the box?
They know that it's just a note. Just a note.
Well, Rick most certainly opens it.
And it just says, "Hey, I hope everything has been wonderful. Your wedding was beautiful. Send in good vibes." And just like Juliana.
That's so sweet.
How did Illy know their wedding? Illy has her ways. I don't want to question it.
We watched them, so as long as she's seen them, she can seek them out with the spell
Sure,
in
she
her
can
mind.
scry. Just scry it on their wedding day.
Ilion would have, of course, been invited to their wedding. Are you kidding me? They absolutely would have been there. That is very sweet. I like that.
Wait, were they your teammates? No, they weren't.
No, Illy's
did-
the one that versed them.
And then the other one is going to Grim. And again, same deal. He knows it's in the box. He knows it's a note.
What does it say?
It says, "Hey, I've been thinking about you recently. You've come up recently in conversation, and it probably won't happen, but like we might come see you soon, and I'm really excited. But like it might not happen because like there's a lot of stuff on our plate, but yeah. And then it's signed Ileana, and then like it's like P.S. the sea elf on the ship. Well, I mean, you probably remember, and then like in parentheses.
Oh, that's right. You had a crush on him, didn't you?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, I thought this was the threat. I was like,
Well, so here's the thing.
fucking power move.
No, but she did also just tell Grim we might come see him.
Yeah.
Any surprise we would have had is gone.
This is also a written note, correct?
Yeah, it's like a handwritten note. Yeah.
There is a unilateral problem with written word communication. Tone and
Is
emotion
not conveyed.
can be hard to convey. And with the words you said being those of a nervous girl trying to flirt with someone, and wholly understandable of saying them the way and what you did, definitely have multiple connotations of how those can be understood. So, Liana, what I would like you to do is I would like you to roll me a pure charisma check.
Ooh, that's not good.
If you have bonuses to persuasion, you may use persuasion instead, or deception, I guess.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, none of those.
Let's see how it goes.
Alright, we got a 1. We got a 1.
Oh, wow.
We got a 1 on the dice.
Oh,
For a
man.
total of 1.
It'd be a shame if this was so cute that I used the only DM point of inspiration I have on this. I'm doing it. I'm not about to get my head cut off by Grim because he thinks we're coming to see him. I've got plans.
That is an incredibly good use of DM inspiration.
Because we would have had an Arcanus Magnate who has Olan's father captured, hunting us. Olan would not have backed down. We all would have died.
No,
He
He
would've-
might not even have to hunt us. He just
he
says,
would
"Dead."
have come to see you. If
Yeah,
we
no.
die,
I mean,
we
he still
die.
can. He can join us at the beach and have a day with Liliana. We don't fucking know.
So
Did we go to a different beach? There's no beaches at Silvery Moon.
Each day was about.
yeah, you guys would have went to Waterdeep.
Okay.
We have
To
a
the
lot.
beach.
What do you mean? We
Yeah.
go to a different beach?
I was just checking of where we ended up on the map.
All I cannot stress this enough. All Dice That Bind Us beach episodes for this campaign are at the beaches of Waterdeep.
Hey,
Even
Waterdeep
though we're
Tourism
wanted
Board.
criminals.
Hey, Waterdeep, sponsor us.
Hey, Waterdeep Tourism Board, sponsor us.
Love it. Oh man. So I'm going to start by telling you what would have happened.
Oh boy.
A natural one was quite obviously the absolute worst that could have happened, especially with no modifier.
Plus
It would
the
have
modifier
been
was -1.
it would have been immediately conveyed as a threat, and Grim would have come to Silvery Moon, and y'all would have been in the middle of a fight in the middle of civilized city streets, like
I mean-
populated city streets.
At least we had an Arcanus Magnet army on our side. But they're
Yeah,
even
to
afraid
fight
of
an
Grim.
Arcanus Magnite or Arcanus
Yeah.
Magnate killer.
Yeah, they're
who's just
terrified
gonna
of
steal
Grim.
all their powers and then continuously get stronger while fighting us. Great.
So we would have
Honestly,
immediately
why
ended
he
the
hasn't already
episode.
done that is beyond me.
It would have immediately ended the episode because we would have been rolling into that combat next episode.
I'm sorry, I thought it was cute.
It is cute.
It is
It
cute.
is really cute.
It was
That is
just a
just
one.
that is
so
the
I
natural
made it
one
cute.
consequence of that situation. Because
So
Grim is not somebody who takes threats lightly because, well, he's a fucking incredibly powerful murderous lunatic. Yes. Now here's what happens.
Zach, thank you.
Eliana, you get a message. Well, shucks, darling, that's very kind. Of course I remember you. Prettiest thing on that boat, including the flowers.
Oh.
I highly recommend you and your friends don't come see me anytime soon because point stands that until I have access to that Arcanus Magnate down there, this place is a no-fly zone. But once he's uncovered, y'all can go wherever you wish. We can see each other there. And that is where the message ends.
It's gonna be a battle of the boyfriends.
So, y'all are at the beach. What is everybody doing with their beach time?
Going swimming with Big Heck. Going deep underwater.
I would ask that. Do someone on our team have water breathing as a spell? I would ask if I could receive that.
Sure, I'll cast water breathing.
This is gonna be sad. Code, is this
Okay.
gonna be sad?
No,
I'm expecting it.
no, I'm not doing that. How deep does this beach go?
Depends on how far out you go. It's the ocean. So,
Oh, say I go like 30 or 40 feet down. I want to throw my hammer 30 feet. Well, I think it's 20 feet. Yeah, 20 feet would be the short range. I just
okay.
want to see what would happen.
in the middle of the ocean, throwing a lightning hammer.
You
Yeah, I
know,
wonder what's gonna happen.
it's
Hold on.
not that it does. Hang on.
It does thunder damage, doesn't it?
No, it just does a audible 300-foot thunder clap.
Oh my god.
So it's like a giant kaboom.
Yeah, and in the water,
Yeah,
where sound travels forever.
Ever.
yeah.
You're
Could be
about to
kinda
stun
cool.
some fish.
Yeah, if you know.
Yeah, you about to kill some fish, dog.
An Aquaman.
Oh no, what if you crack the ice up in the north?
Oh.
It's very far away. That's very far away. We're in
That's
the
really
water
far.
deep, not Neverwinter.
Let's see how well he
Dakota.
rolls.
You're gonna roll me a luck check. Roll me a percentile.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hits Grim.
I got a 37.
It's grim.
37.
Yeah.
How far out and deep did Ileana and Big Heck go?
Why do you want to do this underwater?
Just
See what it
kept
did.
going. They're kind of
Thought
looking
it'd be
for
less
like
harmful.
passively, just like looking at other fauna and stuff, and like so I like other flora, and like maybe the other ingredient is an underwater plant. But she's just kind of swimming. past the
Okay.
bottom.
Roll me a survival.
Oh, yeah,
maybe
you've
you
never
did survival.
gotten-
Roll me an investigation check.
You didn't get to use your water breathing since you changed to a sea elf ever.
And now it's her and a zombie who doesn't have to breathe, so swim
And-
away.
Storm giants actually also have water breathing, like innately, and I think they have the spell too, possibly.
Is anybody else out swimming? Okay.
Even
I've
after
got, like
knowing-
my toes in the
No.
water looking at seashells.
I'm building a sandcastle with Phil.
Wow. That's a pretty good roll.
Got a 29 on
Yeah,
the
I mean-
investigation.
You find it. Ileana, as you're swimming around, you find a small opalescent shard that matches the description of what you were told the second ingredient looks like. You assume it is not native to the water. You just got real lucky that you had found a piece here.
I would also not be in human form while I'm out swimming.
Yeah, what are you swimming as and how far out are you?
Squirrel. No. Seeing as I actually am invested in my friends and trying to not let things get too close to them, I would probably be. I have to look and see if it's something I can wild shape into. But everybody's like on the seafloor, right?
Yeah, everybody's pretty much as low down as they can be at various distances as far as the people in the water go.
I'm technically like I would have been like above and like threw my hammer down.
Yeah.
So,
I would probably be a giant crab.
All right, so we're going to take this in waves.
Oh, or a dolphin. I'd be a dolphin, not a crab. Sorry.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Those of you on the beach, you feel a tremor underneath your feet. Not big, massive earthquake tremor, but a tremor.
Did
We
I knock
push
my
further.
sandcastle over?
No, I'm not that cool. Your sandcastle stands. We progress further out into the ocean floor. Ileana and Big Heck, you have just found this small shard. And then you hear a deafening thunderclap. I need you and Big Heck to make a Constitution saving throw. Hero, I will need the same from you and from you, Coda.
Is it the one from the hammer? Because it's a DC 17 con save.
No.
Okay.
Nice. Well done.
It has been amplified because you put it into a natural speaker.
So that'd be a 15.
Okay. Garagak, Big Heck, and Argus. All of you are deaf.
Like,
You're not sure for how long, but the last thing that you heard was this clap of thunder. Garagak being the one that knows the exact source of where it came from.
did we see this happen from the beach?
He was 30 feet underwater
Oh my god.
and then threw it down.
Big Heck is immune to thunder? But it's
It is
like
it is the
that effect?
sound, it is not the damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm not done. Sorry,
Oh,
let me
yeah.
continue here. We progress further out into the ocean. Argus, you and your dolphin mode, swimming, enjoying some of the deeper waters, not too far out to where you still have like a line of sight on your friends that are down here, but getting a good swim in. It's been a while since you've been to the ocean and got to have a good swim. You hear the same clap of thunder, but you hear it potentially even louder.
Oh god, and is a dolphin too with echolocation? Oh no.
Ow.
Actually, I don't hear it because I'm deaf.
So that is what you hear.
Oh,
That is what
okay.
made you deaf, was that same thunderclap. But more so than hear it, even, you feel it. Coursing through your body as this wave of force is kind of carried with the ocean. Not enough to damage you, but enough that the sound itself had such force that it was pushing the water.
Uh-oh.
And as you're swimming out here, you kind of glance and you can see the physical kind of manifestation of this force pushing out further and further and further and further. As this deitic level magic item that is smashed into the ground has pushed this sound out. Coda,
Yeah.
would Garagak, seeing this wave of kind of force traveling through the water, would you be watching it as it traveled?
Like, is it traveling out?
Yeah, it's traveling out further into the ocean.
Yeah. It'd be like, because the whole point of it was to see what this thing does.
A fucking tsunami is gonna hit the whale bones. This is also in the direction of the maelstrom, the opening to the plane of water.
Well,
I would say
Fucking decision might have got made for
simultaneously after this super loud sound, he would be running to try to pick up his hammer as like a oh shit, that wasn't me. Yeah.
That's fine. You grab the hammer. Everything's
Okay.
fine. Ileana, would you and Big Heck be looking out to follow this wave and see what was going on?
Yeah, one of us would be looking out, and one of us would be looking back towards where it came from.
Yeah. So we'll say that Big Heck is the one that kind of looks back and is the only one that sees Garagak like scramble and grab his hammer, like it back up. As all of you look out, though, the three of you in the ocean, you see appearing far in the distance two piercing blue eyes, large enough that you cannot see the size of what is behind them, but you know that they are far enough away that you cannot see any shape of what is behind them. The eyes slowly start raising from the depths. And then they break the water. The three of you on the shore, shortly after this tremor goes out, you see a massive serpent come raising out of the water. Two massive wings protrude from its back. And then at the end of this serpentine, which you are now realizing is a neck, a body follows. A dragon.
Air. I was told one of them was down this way.
Sorry, what?
Deep blue.
You were?
Yeah, I knew that there were 4 down in the corner of our archipelago down there.
Oh,
and they
that's
couldn't
right.
move
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Deep blue scaled. Deep blue eyes. And to the lot of you, a size that is unmistakable.
Well, we found one of the 10.
That's
And in
what I
their
was-
opinion, attacked one of the 10.
What happened?
As this creature
Potentially.
raises out of the water, starts to fly, and circles towards the town of Waterdeep.
Oh no.
As it passes over the city walls, it inhales, pausing in midair, and unleashes a torrent, geyser-esque water, or a geyser of water, out of its mouth into the city streets.
Oh no.
You see buildings collapsing. You see that there is devastation.
We can never just have a nice beach episode.
I
didn't do it.
You didn't have to do this.
I would like.
This is now the hammer of 1,000,000,000 screens.
I would like to pull out.
I would like
one
to
of
picture
this-
Amber sitting in that living room just looking at you like, what the fuck?
I would like to pull out a sending scroll.
That's exactly what she's doing.
Okay. You pull out a sending scroll.
Wait. Do I know that the stone was delivered?
Yeah, you know the stone is delivered.
I'm gonna grab the stone instead. I'm gonna save that scroll.
Okay.
What's the name of the blue incarnation? It's currently assaulting Waterdeep.
There's no response.
Figures.
As this massive titan of the ocean is unleashing on the town of Waterdeep. That is, of course,
God
where
damn
we
it.
will end tonight's episode of The Dice That Bind Us. Because why
So-
the fuck wouldn't we?
We avoided Grim. Instead, we got the massive water dragon.
We got an aspect, but this time it's straight up an enemy.
Hey,
But like, no, the hard part about this is if we fight this dragon, Coaxel hates us. If
Yeah.
we don't fight this dragon, Waterdeep
Waterdeep's
is
gone.
destroyed.
yeah. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Yeah,
I
well,
now have an idea.
in Garagak's mind, this hammer can summon the 10.
Yeah.
If you throw it hard enough.
Yeah.
What
Coda.
would have asked us about how to test his hammer instead of
Garagak
just going
did-
into the ocean and throwing a thunder hammer?
Well, see, like Garagak never knew that a Nook went under the water to talk to this thing.
It's not that one.
It's not the serpent.
Oh, it's not
It's
that
not
This
one.
the
is
night-
this
it's
is
not the night
one
serpent.
of the 10 the 10 dragons.
Oh,
He talked to the
Serpent was
night
some sort of
serpent.
like eldritch
yeah.
horror.
I only said the neck looked like a serpent to make you guys think it was that crazy.
and that
Yeah,
it and that it
big
was
bony.
just that big.
I knew it wasn't as soon as you said it was coming out because the serpent wasn't
Well-
ever there. That was the point.
Yeah. I just wanted to see what the hammer would do.
I
I
love
thought
it.
it'd be less damaging underwater.
I love it.
No,
It's a
sound is so much
thunder
worse
hammer.
underwater. It's okay.
It's a Garagak thing.
It's totally a
Coda.
Garagak
If it makes
thing,
you
and I
feel
love it.
better, I have a table for Coda did some weird shit.
It's
Coda
probably
has
full.
I had
Now-
to come up with like, because I was like, you're the type of person that always does that kind of stuff, right? Where like you're gonna go do some random shit that I had no idea how to prepare for. So I prepared ahead of time by making a random table.
so that's what his luck check was summons one of the 10.
Was I'm gonna have you roll on this random table of this is what happens when you try some shit.
That's fair.
And it's very like pseudo dick of many things esque, right? Where there's like a lot of good things and a lot of bad things, and depending on how it plays out in the context of the situation, it's gonna be fine.
It's kind of a little bit of both. I found one of the 10.
Yeah. Honestly, it'll truly depend on how you all handle the situation when we come back.
Uh-huh.
See, I'll just have to stew on this for a week. And
I feel like it's just a stare at Olan like
Fix it.
no, it's just like This is what happens when I'm around things. This is what happens with this party. Fuck me. This is wild.
I love it.
Not
Thank you
all
for
the 10
watching,
were good
everyone.
guys. That's I never said all the 10 were good people.
I mean, to be fair,
We had a
he's
50-50. We had
cleaning the
Quaxel and
streets of
Terrence.
Waterdeep.
Of houses and people.
Hey, if we can direct this guy over to the forest fire.
Ooh.
Hey, can you please put out this giant fire on the fucking storm ghost?
Do we know about it yet?
No.
Because you opened your mouth. Because you opened your mouth about being afraid to go straight down, and so Olan was just locked in. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna drop Tapartos out of the sky.
God damn it.
Where's Waterdeep?
Were we high
Oh.
enough that we could have possibly seen it?
All the way at Waterdeep? Yeah.
Well, before, because we had to go up before we dropped.
No, he just opened the portal underneath the boat. It was free fall.
Okay, so
I will say, roll me a past tense perception check.
past tense perception check.
Yeah.
Did Illy have that spell that I mentioned earlier in the chat?
Um.
The
Which one?
wall of force or whatever?
Oh no, she
Oh.
didn't have that. She casted that through the staff that she doesn't have anymore.
Okay. I was gonna say we're actually close enough. You could make it into a dome and redirect its hydro at the forest fires.
Yeah, right.
And
That'd be yeah.
it's like 200 miles.
It's a strong dragon. It's a heavy flow. It's a heavy flow, you know.
Argus, with a 24 perception check, I will say that you would have seen, because it's not like it encompasses that whole area, right? Like it is burned through a lot of that area. You would have seen the remnants of the fire and seen some smoke in the distance, but I don't think you would have seen the full rage from like 200 miles away. That's a lot. You definitely would have seen some smoke. You would have seen evidence of a fire for sure, but it wouldn't have been like, oh shit, the entire high forest is burning down.
Right. Okay.
Entire high forest already burnt down.
Half of the high forest burnt down.
We're waiting on the other half right now.
Above that star mounts is also the high forest.
I certainly hope there's no high elves in the high forest that are going to be pissed at us.
But there are going to be
Oh,
pissed
not
off
at us.
at Rick.
I'm just hoping y'all stop it before it gets to the grandfather tree.
There's a grandfather tree?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah.
due east of the
I see
shadow
it.
top.
Uh-oh.
All right, everybody. We got sidetracked from my great fucking cliffhanger ending.
It's
but
still a good
fine.
cliffhanger.
It
ending.
is.
Still a good cliffhanger ending. Thanks,
We're
Coda.
decompressing.
Yeah. Thank
This'll
you guys
be
so much for
interesting.
watching. I hope you're enjoying the story as we go through. What good beach episode would not end with some sort of catastrophe coming up and causing our party to go and have to deal with some adventurer type shit?
Exactly what Lysander hates.
Like the video, comments on the video, hit us on the socials. We will interact with you because we love you and we're very grateful for you. Share the videos if you like them. There's a lot of good breakup points if you guys have seen through the entire story so far. There's a lot of good places you can tell your friends to jump in and start watching too. Do all those things. Thank you guys again so much. We will see you next week for another episode of The Dice That Bind Us. Bye, everybody.
Bye.